Welcome to the channel. In this video, I want to talk about whether or not you really need a Super Duty or if you can get away with an F-150. Check it out, guys. I finally got around to hooking up the dump trailer to the F-150 just to see how it would do. And I have to say I'm impressed. And after doing the video, which will be coming out on the channel soon here, but after filming the video, I really realized that the F-150 actually tows this particular load better than the F250, believe it or not. So whenever you see a dump trailer, you think automatically Super Duty, too much tongue weight, too much weight in general. This trailer, it's a short track. It weighs 3,800 pounds. Give or take, maybe give or take 50 to 100 pounds. I can't remember the exact number, but I think it's about 3,800 pounds. And the tongue weight is about 500 pounds. And that's perfect for this truck. F-150s, they set a cap on them for their tongue weight. They don't want anything over 500 pounds. Now, this particular F-150 being the max towing F-150, it is the highest level of towing that you can get on the F-150. It can take more tongue weight than your standard, F-150. Now, any F-150 could tow this trailer empty because of the weight. It's not that heavy empty, and it only has 500 pounds of tongue weight. But it just seems like they've kind of released a blanket minimum or maximum tongue weight just to go across all their F-150s. Because I do know over the years I've had a couple F-150s, and the tongue weights have been 500 pounds on the tongue has not always been the same, where some cases 500 pounds on the tongue was pushing it. In this case, it's not pushing it at all. I've had more than 500. It wasn't like it squat too much. It wasn't any issues. I've had up to 700, 750 on a tongue. This is a long wheelbase. This has the max springs for the max towing package, so it's not a base level F-150. So with like some kind of a helper, like an airbag or something, that would help, but it is what it is. This is all stock. But yeah, we have 500 pounds on the tongue, 3,800 pound trailer. Now our F250 has the 6.2 liter gas V8 engine. It's got 430 gears. It can take 1,400 pounds of tongue weight. What I noticed towing this trailer with these two trucks is that the F-150 was more comfortable. The F-150 had more power. The suspension on the rear was perfect for the 500 pounds tongue weight that we have. It was just perfect. It was less harsh. It was less rough. The trailer was more composed. Whereas, 500 pounds on the Super Duty isn't even really that much weight. It would actually benefit from a little more tongue weight, I think. But, it only has 500. It wasn't as comfortable. The front end on the F-150, being an independent front suspension, is more comfortable. It's more stable than what you have on the Super Duty. It's a solid axle, and it's just not as confident as the F-150. Somehow, some way, believe it or not, the F-150 was more confident than the Super Duty. So now that I've finally driven the truck with the dump trailer, it got me thinking, do you really need Super Duty if you're going to stay relatively low on the weights? If you're going to have a pretty cool charger right there. If you're going to have a trailer, like let's say a boat, your boat's going to have 500 pounds on the tongue, and it's going to weigh 4,000 or 5,000 pounds. Should you go and grab a Super Duty just to be safe? I don't think so. I think if you're going to be at the 5,000 pound mark with 500 on the tongue, and if you're going to go a little bit above that, your F-150 with the 3.5 Ecoboost, even the 2.7 or the 5.0, but particularly the 3.5, it's going to be better. It's going to be more comfortable. Now, if you're talking diesel, that's another story. Obviously, go diesel. The 6.7 is a whole different thing. But I feel like the 3.5 Ecoboost is a better option than the 6.2. It's more fun. At the end of the day, the 3.5 is way more fun. It's more fun towing. It just moves the trailer. It's unreal. Like, you would think the 6.2, being one of the bigger gas engines on the market with a 430 gear, would just be better, but it's not. The 3.5 does move the weight around better than the 6.2, and the overall vehicle is more comfortable. It is more usable. Now, the thing is, this is just empty. So if I were really going to load this trailer, I would have to get a Super Duty, and I would have to use a Super Duty, because this trailer, it's a 14-foot long dump trailer, and it can hold equipment, it can hold concrete, it can hold things like that. So once you start doing that, this truck can tow 13,000 pounds, but the trailer can be 14,000 pounds. So I could go 1,000 pounds over the capacity of the F-150 with this truck. But in order to go over 5,000 pounds, you need a weight distribution hitch. So it gets real squirrely. So if you're going to do this for business, you definitely can't like not have the weight distribution. You can't kind of skimp out because of all the different, I mean, when you're in business, you're under all different kinds of scrutiny. If you were just towing a boat and you went 100 pounds over the tongue weight, it's probably not as big a deal, but for business, it's a bigger deal. Now, if you're going to put a Bobcat in here, now your tongue weight, the truck's still going to be able to do it. You're still going to be under 13,000 pounds, but your tongue weight's going to kill you. This thing's going to be crying. The truck's going to be sitting like pretty much on the ground, and you're not going to have that good of control probably. So if you're going to tow real heavy, you know, this is cool for me. I could throw a couple yards of mulch in here. I can't do rocks and stones with an F-150, but I can do 4 yards of mulch, whatever they kind of lay. But you have to, you know, you're not going to put it all in the nose. You're going to put some over the axle, a little bit in the nose. You know, there's some stuff you can do. I could put a mower back here, whatever. I could put brush in here. I could cut up trees. Usually if I cut up trees and things like that, I'm under a ton, so I could do that. But I can't really use the trailer to its full capacity, which would be concrete, which would be Bobcats, things like that. You got to have a Super Duty. Now, should you go for a Super Duty if you're just going to do like an RV or a boat or something like that? I don't know. I think maybe in a lot of cases an F-150 would be adequate. You know, a decent sized boat, F-150 is going to do it all day, and it's going to be more comfortable on the times that you're not towing. So anyway, guys, that's it for my video. I'm going to release soon a video of this truck towing this trailer, and it's just going to have my thoughts. Nothing crazy, but it's coming out. Like this video if you like this content. Share this video somewhere, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and bye.